The Guy Dawson Show is coming to you live from WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And we have been magnetically attracting a greater understanding of how to be charismatic and bring the people into our lives that we want to with Katerina Satori. She is an attraction coach. We have someone on the chat line who had a question for you. What is your opinion about soulmates?
Well, Mikey, thank you for your question. Soulmates, what a beautiful, beautiful longing to have a soulmate, right? Well, my opinion is number one for us to become our own soulmates as a number one. So what does it mean? Do your inner work. Fall in love madly with who you are. Discover your passion, what moves you. Because when you become a soulmate to you, then the world mirrors that. So I don't believe there is one soulmate. I believe there is many soulmates, and they don't always come as romantic partners. Sometimes they do.
Right.
Sometimes they do. It could be your sister, it could be your soul friend, it could be your mom, it could be your pet.
Right.
You know, it's soul beings that come from the same soul group, and that's why you recognize them. Soulmates, you recognize immediately. You know, the time where you just have a conversation, right, and you're like, I know you.
Absolutely.
Where you've been in my life,
absolutely.
right? That's a part of your soul group.
Yeah, right.
And they come to your life at particular times, usually at the very, very interesting circumstantial events, right? They kind of like dropped in your life suddenly. And it's because they came to support you in the work that you meant to do in the world. So
you have to be open to those soul groups, because some of us, even when they come to us criticizing in a way, it could be constructive criticism, and we have to be open to all of those people that come into our life, because I do believe that there's a reason that people enter our lives, and we just need to be open to hear the messages.
100%. Some of the most powerful soulmates are the difficult people in your life.
Yes.
They're your teachers.
They choose consciously play this darker role, because, you know, it's almost like when you hire the most amazing coach, and the coach is not that, he's not there to be your friend. A coach is there to do everything he can to help you become your best self. Sometimes it means to tell you what you don't want to hear. So if a soulmate comes wearing a dark outfit in your life, honor them. Yes, but number one, becoming a soulmate for you.
Absolutely. The relationship starts with you first. And what they say is as above, so below. So it's the same within as you see externally in the world. So whatever you have to work on you first to achieve the soulmates, what's going to be attracted to you. And that's something that Katerina teaches you too, because once you work on that internally, then you'll be able to project and attract all the things that you desire in your life. And first of all, it's clearing the old patterns, the old paradigm of what we're used to, and removing those blockages, so that way we can allow for new things to come in, and we have to be open to that as well. Just being open to receiving the different energies and merging with all the things that you mentioned, as far as the conscious, the subconscious, the physical, just the soul being. You just need to merge all of those together. And I think once you do that is when you connect to the oneness of who you are truly, and that's when you can be authentic, because you're being true to yourself.
How do you coach people?
My coaching approach is on a level of insights. So it's a distinction between how you see the world and how you can see the world differently. And that's the miracle of coaching, because if I just tell you what to do, it's not coming from you. If I guide you through a conversation, I really tap into what I call your secret dream. Everybody has a dream, and there's a secret dream that you don't tell a single soul. My job as a coach to tap into your secret dream and then lift it up, and keep it in front of you, and make sure you don't take your eyes off your secret dream, because it's your dream. And for your dream, you will go as far as you need to go. And when I talk about coaching a level of insight is something that comes inside of you. It's your epiphany, it's your awakening. And when it comes from inside of you, you will own it. It's your transformation. I don't need to be your accountability coach. That's the last thing I am interested in, is to be accountability coach for you. If I play accountability coach, I have not done my job well. I have not discovered your secret dream.
You have to be willing to.
Yeah.
So it can't be her watching over you to say, hey, you know, you didn't do it this time, or, you know, you need to do it every day. And it's about you being willing and allowing. And it's all about that. It's about allowing yourself to be open to all the things that are around you, and like infinite possibilities as well. Because it all can happen when you allow. And that's what the universe is really about. It's about just, you know, the allowance of your desires and what you truly want. So I do feel, you know, that it's important to do that.
I have a question to you. When you say the secret dream, is that including ideal relationship and like financial goals, or career-wise, business-wise, or including all different aspects?
You know, when you fall asleep at night and you think deeply in your heart, I wonder how my life would be if this would happen, if this really happened. That's your secret dream. It's the one that you whisper in your heart. I will say, don't scream your dream to the world. Whisper it in your heart. That's the dream. Yeah, so and your secret dream will change. Whatever is important for you is the beautiful dream. But everybody, you know, the person gives up and becomes depressed when they give up on their dream. Right? So that's the thing, that's the power, you know, of us as transformational leaders and as coaches, is we really inspire. What the word inspire means is to fuel spirit into another. So what we do, we fuel spirit in other people's dreams. And say, you know what? You have not missed your chance. Your life has just begun. So what's your dream? Let's go after it.
What types of results have you produced? Have you enabled guys to be able to find their number 10 person that they've always wanted to connect with? What types of experiences have you had with people?
Well, let me tell you a story about my wonderful client, Chris. Chris was 42, successful DNA scientist, handsome, just Persian man. Manners, class, money, everything. He gave me permission to tell his story because it was so transformational. And at 42, he called me. He said, Katarina, I don't think it's possible for me. I'm like, what's going on? You date the most gorgeous women. You know, this is 11, this is a 12, this is 13. You know what I mean? There's beyond 10. And he says, well, the longest relationship I've had was 5 months. I have these internal blocks. So him and I did this deep transformational work over a weekend, where we just, you know, you gotta be courageous to do this work. Yes. I guided him through a relationship breakthrough process. It's a scientific process based on the science of holodynamics, which helps you to access your full potential and really identify the conflict between what you desire and what you believe you deserve. When you have the conflict between the rules that you made about what you deserve and what you desire, you will not have any traction. So you'll sabotage constantly. Right. So we did that work one weekend, you guys, one weekend. 2 months later, he met his soulmate. She was in his field of vision for 8 years. Right. He didn't see her, didn't recognize her. 5 months later, they got married. And these people are beautiful beings. Just I'm proud of that story, because this is how powerful the shifts can be. You know, just really take ownership and say, what's not working? How can I fix it? How can I solve it? And be courageous to look at the conflict and solve it.
The thing is that he wanted to.
Yes,
so it was easier to open up to that.
How can people get in contact with you if they want to have that type of transformation, that connection with the person that they've always dreamed of?
I dominate Facebook. I love Facebook, you guys. I'm joking, of course. But if you
no wonder you guys are so cool, huh?
I love Facebook. So if you just Google my name, Katerina Sator, you'll find my YouTube channel. I'll share tons of videos.
Yes.
You will find my Facebook profile, and send me a message. Just find me on Facebook, send me a message. You can also send me an email at info@katarinasatori.com. I have a website. Gosh, just Google me. That's the easiest way. You'll see. I'm all over there.
Thank you so much, Katarina, for bringing all of your magnetism into the studio today, and best of luck in your business. I have a feeling that Katarina will be back on the Guy Dawson.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
so much more to share.
I love
that.
you guys.
We're going to take a short commercial break, and we have Pause on the Patio representatives, Gia, Rose Massa, and her friend Angela. Stay tuned.